I do realize it is 6 minutes after 4, but we do not have a quorum at this time, and I've just texted. I know that Councilmember Harmon will not be here, nor will Jeff Harold be here. And I've just texted Danny and Faith to see if either one of them are going to be here, because I have not heard from them that they weren't going to be here. So we can take reports, but we can't vote on anything. So it'll be a very short meeting if we don't have a quorum. So give me just a minute. I'm going to unmute. I'm going to mute us here up here, and I'll wait to see if I get a response from them in just a moment. Just want to be back with y'all in a moment. All right, I'm going to call this meeting to order. It is 4:09 on Wednesday, March 6th. We will not have a quorum today. Councilmember Harmon and and Jeff Harold had let me know in advance they were not going to be able to be here. Then I just received an email I just saw from Danny that he's out of town, and I just called Faith, and her daughter had a baby, and she's on the way to the hospital. So we did not have a quorum. I will take, so we will not be able to vote on anything. We'll not be able to vote on the minutes. So if you'll mark that down that we need to vote on the March minutes at the next meeting. Lauren, yeah, these will be, the February meeting minutes at the April meeting. Lauren, if you want to come up here and give us any report, because it's just a report. Yeah, so if you want to give us a report on your city happenings. And then Corey, if Corey wants to come up after you and just give a report on the eclipse, anything on the eclipse, okay?
So right now, we have completed filling up 12,500 Easter eggs.
Wow.
Yeah, quite a lot. We mixed all of them up and we have them sorted. The sensory egg hunt will be held at the Sherwood Tennis Center March 23rd. And the annual city egg hunt will be held on March 30th at City Hall Park. Eagle Bank will be helping us set up the eggs. They will come the morning of and plant eggs in the trees, the bushes, different areas around the pound, so, you know, the kids will have everything ready for that. I had a copy of this revised budget, but I guess I can't discuss it since we're not.
We can't vote on anything.
Right, but
You're
I can
welcome,
mention
you
it.
can talk about it, sure.
Okay, the Easter egg hunt, we spent $1,000 less than we originally budgeted for because we're trying to do things more cost effective. So,
Okay, and Jamie was just telling me it's on the very back of our handout there, so.
yes, so I included the original budget that I presented at the last AMP meeting, and the one at the bottom is the revised one. You will see that we did not spend all of the $3,500 for the Easter egg hunt, because we did things really cheaply this time around. So there's $1,000 there. The Kids to Park Day, the police department, they set up an event, Getting Real, with first responders. So since they're going to be doing a fishing derby, we had a meeting and we think that the monies that we were gonna use for Kids to Park Day, that should go towards that event. And we'll get rid of Kids to Park Day for this year. Also, the Sherwood Night to Unite, we were talking about bringing, last year it was really good, but they're planning on growing it more. So we're talking about bringing performer and renting a stage and having an obstacle course out here. And last year, the obstacle course was about $675 alone. Bouncy houses range from $80 all the way to $150. So the different monies that we moved around this time around, we were gonna put that towards the Sherwood Night to Unite, but the goal for that is $3,500. So for the next AMP meeting, if we could get a vote, we're only asking for $1,500 in addition to that to get them to the goal of $3,500 for the Sherwood Night to Unite event.
You know, really and truly, I think we just kind of wanted a rundown, as long as you stay within your $35,000.
Okay.
So I don't think, do you guys see a problem? Okay. We just kind of wanted a rundown of what you were doing. I don't think, as long as you stay within your budget and you've told us what you're using the money for.
You want to know the fishing, the Getting Real with first responders, that money is going to buy bait and tackle.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. We just kind of wanted to know, especially the big dollar ones, like the Winterfest and the concert series. And you already told us about that, so.
Okay.
So that's fine.
That's all I have for right now.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so we're about a month out on the solar eclipse, and we've got 20 classes. If everybody will take a handful, Nita, I can get some more to you.
Okay.
If you want to put them out at the banks and stuff.
We'll be happy to.
Local banks, please.
Okay.
Since
We'll be happy to.
Anybody have questions?
So you're gonna tell about the ballparks being open and stuff?
Yeah, ballpark is gonna be open, and the softball concession stand's gonna be open. So as many people show up, we have no idea if there's gonna be 10 people, 1,000 people, 5,000, we have no idea. It's such a hard thing to predict, so.
It is.
And it could rain.
Does anyone have any questions of Corey? And I didn't ask, does anyone have any questions of Lauren or Corey?
No.
Okay, very good. All right, moving on to Trail of Lights, Diana. I know you need votes, and this is going to be tough because she needs votes. But you want to show us what you've come up, you just come up here and show us three.
We have picked these two for the city to buy. A dragon and then, isn't he cute? And then the trees and teddy bears decorating it.
They have one similar to this in Garden Gardens, and it's awesome when it reflects on the water.
I wish we had water. And then this is one that somebody is wanting to purchase,
So, okay.
but
We
the-
really just say, kind of do rubber stamp on that, so it's not
Yeah.
really a vote, so.
Okay.
Is that okay
Yeah,
with
that's
y'all?
okay. Yeah,
Is that
okay,
okay?
yeah, that was
Okay.
fine.
now,
This one, okay.
we're on the 30%
Until then.
deadline too.
What does our minutes reflect previously? I thought we kind of covered this, didn't we, Marina?
No, this is where our money, our money that comes, this is the money that comes in, we have to vote on this. This is where the money that we've collected,
That's what we got,
we received $36,313.90.
and I'm wanting to spend that.
And with the shipping and tax, it's gonna come up to $35,108.98. So it looks like we can get these two displays, and if you two are okay with these two, and I'm okay, then, Steve, would you be okay if we say we're okay, would you be okay if Charlie and,
Danny, or Jeff.
Danny's out of town. Jeff and Faith maybe could combine, see Diana and look at them, or if you could email these out, would you be okay with that? Would that be okay, Steve? Because we're on the deadline to get the additional, what is it? 30%. It's 30% right now.
If you want just a verbal commitment that they're okay with the design, that's fine. But if this is something that's gonna require a vote,
It does require a vote because it's $35,000 that we're spending.
well, those emails, that's kinda like a meeting, and we can get in a little bit of hot water about that.
When's the deadline that these need to be paid for, done?
She needs to know probably by the end of the week of this
All right.
week.
Could you, Diana, like, so if Diana, not Marina, gets individually sends it to them and says, are you okay with this design, yes or no? You okay with this design, yes or no? And if they're okay with it, could she go ahead and order it so we get that 30% off and then have an official vote the following month?
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Okay.
I think there's a good enough reason for the discount to go ahead and move, but
So,
I think we've,
you're gonna need to vote.
I think we've got some language from all the members in a previous month where we verbalized intent for all this, and maybe we could just formalize it like the mayor's saying.
we should know what the designs were.
Right. But
So-
the intent was shown, I think, in the January meeting to spend that money for new displays.
Just, you need to
I'm pretty sure.
call Charlie and Faith and Dan. If you could call the members that are not here. Danny's out of town, but he can be reached.
Okay.
So, thank you, Diana. Yeah,
You need to make a motion or just wait? till they
just
do
wait. But for our intents and purposes, the three members up here have looked at the two displays that were presented by Diana. And we three have agreed that we like both displays, so
Yes.
Diana will go from there, and then we will, if you'll mark that on for the minutes, that we'll vote on those at the next meeting. Okay? Gentlemen, Sean and/or Blake, do either of you have anything to add to the Trail of Lights?
We do need to decide on the Field Angels, and I'll keep harping about it, but
Right, we cannot vote today, so,
I get that, but I wanted to drop that, put that in your ear, so
okay,
we need to get that wrapped up. Wanted to get, if we're gonna do the wooden angel, get it built and prepared, and then,
okay,
let these other folks know that are on the list, so,
all right,
kind of something to think about.
all right, thank you. All right, the projects update for 2024, Blake?
We do have some brief updates for you, on the City Hall pickleball, as y'all can tell. Asphalt's up, they laid their base, they were given the notice to proceed last week and had 60 days to complete the job. So we anticipate within, 60 days to have that thing up and ready to roll, so, we're excited about that. The restrooms, we have previously met with, Shane, with the soccer club, with Austin out there, our facility manager. And this week we met with the plumber and the concrete guys that are gonna do the work out there, so we're ready to get that going. We probably will start that. Do we know when we'll pour out there?
We just gotta find the electric lines and then.
So we still got some stuff to do, but we should start that relatively quickly as well. The walking area at baseball season's about to start, so that's kinda got pushed back a little bit. We don't wanna impact their season if we can't, or if we don't have to, so we're thinking in between the seasons, would be appropriate time to do that, so, and we're looking at also, like we discussed earlier, is getting them to put a number also together for that trail of lights, behind the big field, so.
Okay, and you'll let,
We don't have one yet, so.
Okay.
As soon as we get one, we'll let you know that.
okay,
And still, finishing the design phase of the tunnel of lights, down at the city office.
all right. All right, so while you're up there, let's go ahead and just go over the 2023 projects.
Greens parking lot punch list is just about complete. We've been stickers on some things, and we're close to being ready to sign off all the way around, but not quite there. Some stuff was done that we questioned, and they came back and finished it up, so we're closer there than we have been. Soccer, we didn't have an opportunity to meet out there. We planned on having a meeting, and we still need to set up time to go out there and look at that. And then
All right, let's have a plan and let's go out there and,
we need to go do it.
Okay.
Whenever you're available, we'll be ready.
okay,
Waiting on those little electric set pole for the trail lights, but outside of that, when they get that done, it shouldn't take long for us to get that up, so, that done. So those should be completed relatively, soon.
okay. And the updated history book still on here. Excuse me, on the financials, we cannot, vote on anything today. So therefore, Debbie, I guess there's no really reason for us to look at anything because we can't vote on anything. If there's anything that needs to be sent out, if you want to discuss it with Steve, you can, and he can advise you one way or the other, but we,
Talked about it already. We think there's gonna be a resolution to what you might have considered tonight, so it's okay to go to next month anyway.
okay. All right, well, that was very short and sweet at 4:24. Does anyone want to make a motion?
So moved.
We have a motion to adjourn by Nita, and second by Josh. We're adjourned.